Hey, beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode of Getting Under the Skin. I'm Topaz Adizes, and today I want to talk about my book. That's right. I'm going to talk about my book. You're probably wondering, what the hell is 12 Questions for Love? Let me tell you. Let me tell you the story. Let me tell you how it happened, why it happened, and what's in it. November 2021, let me take you back. I got a call in the same week from two different editors, one in New York, one in Seattle. They said, Topaz, have you ever thought about writing a book? About what you've learned, what you've seen, what works? What are the 12 questions that would really work to have a cathartic conversation? And why do they work? I couldn't believe that after 8 years of doing the project, that never happened before. In 1 week, two different editors reached out at the same time. I thought, wow, something's in the ethos, something in the zeitgeist. I went with Jill from Sasquatch Books. Why? Simply because she'd been a fan of the Skin Deep for years. She'd been watching all our videos. She knew intrinsically the value of the conversations we were holding. And so together with Jill, we've put together this book. And it means a lot to me. And really at the end of the day, we have card games that create the space and you have the conversation. This is behind the screen. It's pulling it back and showing you the mechanics of how this works and why this works. And even nicer, it shows you references from our extensive library of conversations of other couples answering these questions and having cathartic moments themselves. So the book is divided into 3 parts. Part 1 is how to create the space, because that's really important. And how to construct these strong, powerful questions to ask so that you have that tool set yourself. Part 2 are the 12 questions. What are the 12 questions? And even more important, and why do they work? But more importantly, what's the sequencing of them? There's the first 3 questions that are about the connection and the past and the history and the love, and really pull up the trust that you have with the other person. The next 3 questions are about the conflicts that you have. Questions 7 and 8 are about the climax questions, the ones that really go to the vulnerable point. 9 and 10 is about gratitude and acknowledgement. What are we learning from each other? And 11 and 12 are the things that need to be said that we don't often say because we're waiting for something to happen, often the end or death. And we should not wait that long to say the things that really matter. And then the last and final part of the book, part 3, is about troubleshooting. What to do when things go off the rails or when you get stymied and hit a obstacle you seems insurmountable. I made this book, the intention behind this book was to put the ability, the agency into your hands so that you can cultivate deeper relationships with the people most important to you. Because ultimately, I think if we want to create a better world, whatever that means, it's predicated on us having better relationships with people. I'm putting that in your hands with this book. And I'd love to hear how it works out for you and what you think. Please let me know. Lots of love, and talk to you later. Have a good one.